Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sean, sometimes known as the Beast, and first off I would like to apologise for the lack of content recently. Started doing a small DIY job and that progressively got worse and more expensive and more in depth and more annoying, and which sort of meant I haven't had much spare time lately. Throw into the mix, we went to 3 gigs in that said time, which sort of means, well, there's 6 days where you're not doing fuck all, are you really? So not only have I not been putting much content out, if any, I haven't been able to watch as much YouTube as I normally do, which is a bit of a shame. So to all the people who I do follow and subscribe, I apologise for not watching and commenting as much as I normally do. But hopefully within another week or so I should be back on more of a normal level when it comes to watching and creating and commenting and thinking, oh shit, that's going to get expensive. Anyway, talking about people who I subscribe to, this video is in response to Gordon over at the Black and Hymns channel, who has recently surpassed 400 subscribers. Thoroughly deserved. Gordon is a genuinely nice bloke. His musical taste range throughout the full spectrum of the thing we call heavy metal, whether it be from AC/DC to the NSBM stuff that people seem to criticise others for. The reason that I realised what a nice bloke Gordon was, I think it was on one of his Instagram posts maybe, he showed an album, and I can't remember what the album was called now, but I commented something along the lines of, well, that's got me interested, and he instantly sent me a private message claiming that, you know, it was NSBM and he wasn't wanting me to go into something that maybe offended me. It didn't offend me. It doesn't offend me. I believe that if you want to listen to a style of music, regardless of the beliefs of the people that are creating it, if you're enjoying that music, then you're enjoying that music. Simple as that. Obviously there is certain caveats to that that we don't need to talk about today. So what Gordon wants us to do to celebrate his passing 400 subscribers, and he's doing a little bit of a giveaway, is he wants us to name the village, town, city, hamlet, whatever you want to call it, where we live, using physical media. So I live on the northeast coast of England in a small village called Broughton. It's, to try and give you an idea geographically, it's about 15 miles north of Whitby, so that sort of gives you an idea of whereabouts on the northeast coast. What's that? It's not a very big village, you know. I wouldn't like to guess how many people live here, but it's predominantly on a hill, so if you got to the top of the hill on a skateboard, it'd probably take you 30 seconds to go right through the village in one go. Not a lot here. But within walking distance, we've got the sea within just over a mile away, we've got moorland, we've got forestry. So if you like the outdoors, as I do, then you're laughing. So the name of the village again is Broughton. It's spelled Broughton. So let's get cracked into showing some stuff. First up, for the letter B, is Burial Curse. This is their self-titled release from 2021. This is it's blackened death metal from the US. It's out on Dawnbreed Records. This is very, very heavy. It's very, very riff fueled. It's quite chaotic at times. It oozes with evil. I don't know if you'll be able to spot this, but inside of the sleeve the artwork does actually carry on inside. inside the inside we get a nice piece of artwork of heavy cardstock, and on the reverse there is the lyrical content and the two gentlemen who create such wonderment. The record itself is the proper colour for a record, which is obviously black. But yeah, this is really, really good. It's, say if you're in the mood for something blackened, death metal, then give this a go. It's Burial Curse, providing the letter B. Next up, and providing the letter R, is this little beauty. This is Revulsed. This is Cerebral Contamination from 2023. This is brutal death metal from Australia. This is their second full length on Everlasting Spew. A very, very good label. This is very, very good. This is technical, brutal death metal. It's very precise, it's very violent, it's very, very well put together, well crafted. The guys obviously know what they're doing. Again, it's an absolute riff fest. It does have that sort of groove that's associated with brutal death metal. I have got one complaint about it, and if you've watched any of my videos you know how much I detest clear vinyl. To be fair, this does sound, it sounds fine, but there's just something about clear vinyl. I always think it looks cheap and nasty. Obviously it's just, it's not, it's just the colour, but yeah, for some reason it doesn't sit well with me. So this is, again, like I say, it's really technical, really precise, fast paced, brutal death metal. So that is Revulsed with the letter R. Next up is, for the letter O, is Order of Death. Now I did show this album cover, I believe, on when Simon Pieface did a giveaway and he wanted Blood and Goats. Pretty sure I showed this on his on that video. Didn't really discuss the album. This again is this is black metal. This is from Ireland and somewhere else in the UK, I can't remember. It does it's forgotten. Oh, so it's called In Search of Eternal Darkness. This came out in 2017. This is on the Act of Hate Records. It's a debut release. This is absolutely fantastic. This is full of spite and bitterness and quite antagonistic at times. Inside it we get the sheet with lyrics, the two gents responsible for said lyrics. Again, lyrics on that side. This this goes at a proper good pace. We have Black Wax, which is again the best colour. So yeah, if you're a fan of black metal and you want to listen to some, like, if you're from the UK, some homegrown black metal, you wouldn't go far wrong picking up a copy of this or listening to it online, streaming and such like. This is really, really good, and it'll be interesting to see what else these guys do. So that is Order of Death, providing the letter O. Next up, and completely different to anything I've shown so far, is the band Tenebra. Not tenor bra, like ladies' parts and stuff like that. Tenebra. The album is called Moongazer from 2022. This is sort of old school rock, metal, slight little touch of doom, akin to maybe a Reverend Bizarre or something like that. Not nowhere near as doly, just little bits. It's female fronted. It's got that sort of 70s groove, maybe think of like some of Zeppelin's more bluesy tracks, or Sabbath's, you know, sort of some of the early psychedelic type stuff. It was a blind buy. I think it was one of those, I'd banged an order in for something, and if you spent an extra X amount of pounds you got free shipping, so I thought, yeah, we'll stick that and see what it's like. And it's a really good, like, it's an album to chill out to just like kick back, yeah, you know, sort of a palate cleanser from all the murder, death, kill stuff. Smoky clear vinyl, which again, it's not much of a step up from clear vinyl really, but yeah, it's sort of like psych rock, blues type thing, but yeah, it's really good and well worth a listen. So that is Tenebrae, providing the first letter T. The second letter T is, well, a band that doesn't really need much introduction. This is Temple of Void and their collaboration, The First 10 Years. This came out in 2023. This is Death Doom from the US. This came out on Hammerheart Records. What it is, it's all the recorded material that wasn't actually released on an album. So splits, singles and such like. Inside you get the information of where the actual, you know, the tracks came from and such like. This is, if you haven't heard Temple of Void, sorry, I would suggest that you do. This is Death Doom at its finest. Again, clear blue. Again, I'm not a massive fan. It's a double album. I will show you the other one because it's exactly the same. But yeah, with Temple of Void, all you're getting here is a lot of heavy as fuck riffs for days, superb, amazing musicianship, absolutely stellar band, fantastic release. It's good to get all the, like I say, all the things that aren't album tracks in one compilation. So that is Temple of Void, providing the second T. Next up, providing another letter O, is one of my favourite Death Doom records. This is Orphis and Withered Shades. This came out in 2010, but this is actually the 2022 release on, well, I did write it down, Muse Music Records. It's the second full length. This is, again, I said it's Death Doom. This is from Germany. These gentlemen are from Germany. Inside we get the lyrical content. This is absolutely superb. If you haven't heard Orphis, I believe they've got maybe 5 albums out. I have this one and one other. I will be getting their other stuff if and when. This is morose, it's melancholic, it's very hurtful at times, quite overbearing, but it has there's something, some little sprinkling of something in it that makes it wow. You know, it's a proper good Death Doom record. Again, it's a double album, so I won't show you, but it's on the proper colour for records. And yeah, this is say it's something that, again, I think it was probably a blind buy. Maybe saw it in a record shop somewhere and thought, oh, I like the look of that, it looks a bit nasty. And well, it is, it's absolute quality though. So that is Orphis, Withered Shades, and that's providing another O for the spelling. Last up to finish the word of where I live is the letter N, This is Necrophobic and the Third Antichrist. This was originally released in 1999. This came available on Amazon a couple of weeks ago for something daft like £12 and 7 pence or something silly like that. I didn't have it on vinyl, so it was a no-brainer. This is sugary. This is sort of blackened death metal from Sweden. This is their third full length. This is the 2022 re-release on Century Media. This is just, if you haven't heard Necrophobic, then you're definitely missing out. Everything that this band does is pretty much untouchable. It's absolutely fantastic band. The vinyl is that colour, the proper colour. Inside it we get a nice little booklet with the lyrical content inside, the thanks and such like, the information of where it was recorded, etc, etc. Nice print on the gents on the back. We also get the poster of the album cover and quite a clever print of the gents on the back. But yeah, if you haven't heard Necrophobic, I mean, I would assume most people that watch my rubbish will have. Yeah, I'd definitely say, well, pick anything up of theirs, to be fair. Everything they do is just sublime, top rate. So that is N. So that gives us the word Broton. B-R-O-T-T-O-N, if you'd like to Google and see what isn't here and what's not available for people. So hopefully that's okay for you, Gordon. Gordon is making the trek over to Dead of Winter Festival up in Glasgow in January of next year, so I'm looking forward to meeting Gordon in person for the first time. Dead of Winter Festival tickets still available, by the way. Again, as I said, apologies for not being around much lately. That will change. If you've enjoyed this and you think it's worth giving a like, or you'd like to comment, any more subscribers, more than welcome. We'll be back with another video, hopefully on a bit more of a regular basis. We've got quite a lot of stuff coming, even though I've been busy. Not a lot of it's being played, to be fair, at the moment, because I've only just got access back to my stereo because of, well, you have to store stuff somewhere. Talking of a stereo, in the background we are playing the absolutely incredible Cremulation. This is their debut full length on Iron Fortress. This is called Amalgamated Abomination. Came out in 2024. If you haven't heard this yet, you are seriously sleeping on an absolute belter of a death metal album. These gents are from Wales. They played at the Dead of Winter Fest this year and they were absolutely fantastic. Still available. Get on it. It's that good. No, just get on it. Just buy it. Pinch it. Steal it. Do whatever you want. Get it and listen to it. So, wrap it up there. As always, to the people that still listen to me waffling on, it means a lot. It's very much appreciated. Like I say, hopefully now the content should get some type of normality. I actually picked a grail up that I didn't realise I needed until I saw it in the wilds of Manchester. So that was a nice little bonus. So, as always, enjoy what you're listening to, whatever genre it may be, and look after one another. Till next time, cheers!